Petyr Baelish's arrival in King's Landing is interrupted on his way to see Cersei. He is stopped by Brother Lancel and a group of sparrows, who declare that the city has been cleansed of its former corruption. Lancel directly warns Baelish that his brothels will not be tolerated in this new order. Unfazed, Baelish brushes off the threat. When he finally meets with Cersei, she persists in denying any role in the Faith militants' arrest of Loras Tyrell. Baelish, seeing through her deception, cautions her that House Tyrell will not accept such a blatant insult without retaliation. Cersei argues that she is the one who has been wronged, as Esser Loras, who was pledged to her, is more inclined toward the company of men. She then reveals the reason for summoning Baelish. She doubts where his true loyalties lie, and questions whether she can count on the Vale's support for the throne when needed. Baelish reassures her that young Robin follows his counsel, and that he will always advise faithfulness to the crown. He then discloses that Sansa has returned to Winterfell, where Roose Bolton has arranged her marriage to Ramsay, though he leaves out his own role in orchestrating the match. Cersei is enraged by the Boltons' perceived betrayal. To further provoke her, Baelish adds that by marrying the last surviving Stark, the Boltons have secured a far stronger grip on the North than any alliance with a despised southern house could provide. Lord Baelish advises a strategy of patience. Allow the Boltons and Stannis to weaken each other in battle, then move against the weary victor. He proposes that either Kevin Lannister raise a host, or that Esser Jaime lead an army north to finish the job. Cersei dismisses the idea with scorn, declaring her uncle lacks the nerve for command, and that Jaime is occupied with a delicate diplomatic assignment. Baelish then offers the Knights of the Vale as an alternative force, though Cersei doubts his military leadership. He persuades her with a pledge that he lives to serve. His only requested reward is to be named the Warden of the North. With these terms, Cersei agrees to present the plan to the king. Upon learning of her grandson's arrest, Olenna Tyrell returns to King's Landing. She confronts Cersei Lannister, urging her to secure Loras's release. Cersei, however, maintains her innocence, insisting that the arrest was solely the work of the Faith militant and that she played no part in it. In response, Olenna issues a stark warning. Cersei's maneuvers have put the crucial Lannister-Tyrell alliance in jeopardy, an alliance that is vital for keeping the capital fed. Unmoved, Cersei informs Olenna that the High Septon has scheduled a preliminary hearing to assess the validity of the charges against Loras, confidently asserting that he will be found innocent. The High Sparrow begins with Loras, who firmly denies all charges. When Margaery is questioned next, she also swears she knows nothing of the alleged crimes. The High Sparrow then summons Olyvar, who is acting as Loras's squire. Olyvar contradicts them, confirming the accusations against Loras are true. He adds that Margaery once discovered them together, and did not seem shocked. To prove his closeness, Olyvar describes a unique birthmark on Loras shaped like Dorne, a detail that leaves Loras stunned and enraged. Deeming this sufficient proof for a religious trial, the High Sparrow orders Loras arrested. Margaery is also taken into custody for lying before the gods. As guards drag her away, she screams for her husband, King Tommen, who stands frozen and helpless. Watching from the sidelines, Olenna Tyrell shoots a look of pure scorn at Cersei, whose face barely masks a triumphant smile.